Ellipses, parabolas and conics. Yes, we have all in SolidWorks. So let's go into the SolidWorks and let's see how they work. So the first thing first, we need to select a fundamental plane and then we can go into the sketch tab menu. And into the sketch tab menu, as you can see here into the ribbon section, we have a palette of different tools. So here into the ellipse section, we can see there is an option, and if I'm going to go into the drop down menu, so you can see we have a different options like the ellipse, partial ellipse, parabola and conics. So first thing first, let's start with the ellipse. So for the ellipse, what we need to do is we just need to select our center point and then we can drag our mouse as much as we want. So we can just drag it here. And then the second thing is like we already select the radius and now we need to select the thinner part. So how much thinner we want to have. So this is the value of R. So what you can do is you can just click anywhere according to your requirement. So this is the first thing we can, in this way we can draw our ellipse. Or there is another thing, like if you want to control it more, so what you can do is like you can draw a line between the centers. So you can start from here and then you can draw till here and we can change this line into the construction. So in this way we can control this ellipse by using this line. Okay, so one thing, there is one more thing. So what I want to do is I want to fix this point, and then what I can do is I can just hold my ellipse and then I can rotate it around this point. So in this way I can control my ellipse. Sorry for distraction, but if you think my videos are helpful for you or if you are a serious SolidWorks learner, then I'm gonna highly recommend you can go into the description of this video and you would find a link of my course where I have over 10 hours of videos in which I have explained each and every command in a very detailed video. Or if you have any projects or assignments, so feel free to write me on my email, which is given into the description of this video. Thank you. Okay, so let's go to the second option, which is partial ellipse. So for the partial ellipse, what we need to do is I need to start from the center and then again I need to select another point. So in this way I can control the radius and then I need to choose what is the value of R. So how much thin ellipse I want to have. So it can be in any direction. Suppose I want to have this, and when I'm going to click it, and then it's going to give me the power, like which part of the ellipse you want to have, because this is a partial ellipse. Look at that. First we design the whole ellipse and now I can have a partial of that ellipse. Suppose I want to have this much. So in this way I can have my partial ellipse, and again you can change the values into the feature manager. There are different parameters. You can change X, Y, Z, whatever you want. Or if you want to just extend it in any direction, what you can do is you can just hold this point and then you can rotate. Or this is the center point. If you want to move it from one point to another point, so you can just move your partial ellipse. Okay, let's go and let's check the next option, which is parabola. So for the parabola, what you need to do is you just need to start it from the center, and then whatever direction you want, you can bring it there. Suppose I want to click it here, and after that what you need to do is you just need to start. How much parabola do you want? Suppose I want to have this much, and still if you want to move it, you can hold from this point and then you can move it. Or if you want to stretch it, you can just hold this point and then you can stretch it out, or you can stretch it in. As you can see, we have a lot of control. Again, you can fix this at any point. You can change the parameters. Or again, if you want to rotate it, so again you can rotate it around that point, as you can see. Okay, let's see the next option, which is conic. For the conics, again what you need to do is you just need to select one point, then you can go into the second point, and now you can just check that how stretch or how much cone do you want to have. Suppose if you want to have this direction or in this direction, if you want to change the direction, you can have in any direction, and you need to click it. This is gonna be the control, and then you can draw your ellipse here. Again, there are a lot of options. The same option you can change into the construction geometry, or if you want to control it, so what you can do is you can just hold this point. You can change the cone, the shape of the cone, or if you want to move it from one point to another point, so you can just hold it and you can drag it anywhere. So in this way you can just have your ellipse, parabolas and conics into the SolidWorks. And that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. And if you are a serious SolidWorks learner, then don't forget to check the course link in the description. Thank you. Sorry for distraction, but if you think my videos are helpful for you, or if you are a serious SolidWorks learner, then I'm gonna highly recommend you can go into the description of this video and you would find a link of my course where I have over 10 hours of videos in which I have explained each and every command in a very detailed video. Or if you have any projects or assignments, so feel free to write me on my email, which is given into the description of this video. Thank you.